And we're live! Welcome again, our beautiful friends, to episode
46?
I have the name now. Just hang on. I can tell you exactly what episode this is. We are episode 46.
46. Guys, how cool is that? I actually got a notification reminder of sharing one of our very first wine lives today, and I was like,
Aww.
It's been a year.
I know, right? It was April of last year when it all began.
Oh, what would you all do without our beautiful faces?
I know, right? Do you know what's really cool? Actually, let's just start off by telling the people that, and I don't even know if you know this, Bex, but when we are together at the end of April here, Bex and I are going to be reuniting again. It's going to be our 50th Wine Live.
No.
I think we should get a cake.
Okay.
Okay.
We're doing a day. I don't know if you guys all remember Marie Paquin that came on from Coastal Bliss Day Spa in Calgary.
Oh, don't tell them. It's a surprise. No, I'm just kidding.
We're going to just do something really fun with her. Anyway,
so
you're ready.
Hi, Denise. Hi, Carrie.
Hello, ladies.
Thanks for popping in.
I just realized that I forgot something very important.
What? Oh, you did?
First of all, I can hear my son outside the door. You might hear some smashing on the door in just a second. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I did.
I forgot. If I can find it.
What's that? What's everybody drinking tonight? Oh, you forgot your lips.
I forgot my lips. God.
It's true. You need to put your lips on before you come on a live. Otherwise, you don't see them.
Can I say something funny too? I went to a banquet tonight, expecting, like, previously we'd gone to this banquet like years and years prior. Like every year we go. It's a big hunting thing, and it was at a new place. And I wore my super hot red lips. I was in like my dark black shirt. I felt like I was freaking rocking it. And I walk in, and it was like fluorescent lights everywhere. And I walk in there. Oh my gosh. I walk in there, and everyone's like, whoa, lips. And I was like, oh man, I know.
It's hard to look at anything else.
Seriously.
It's like,
it was just like, it was everywhere. It was like, yeah, it was everywhere. Yeah.
Hey, Rocket. I think it's magical.
I did. I just laughed it off, and I was like, hey, I thought it'd be dark, but guess what? Who cares? And I grabbed a glass of red wine, and it was fabulous.
Cheers to red wine. Denise says she's drinking Moosehead Grapefruit Radler. Love it. Actually, I'm drinking out of my wine glass tonight, but I'm actually drinking my second favorite thing next to Pinot Grigio is a Molson cider.
Ooh, I've never had that. I didn't know Molson. Is that a cheap cider?
No, it's delicious, Kay. They make pear and apple and passion fruit and, like, I forget what the other one is, like, not raspberry, but like some kind of blackberry or something. Anyways, delish. This one's my fave. So cheers.
Let's cheers. I'm just drinking my homemade red.
Yeah.
I got a case of it for Christmas. I shouldn't say my homemade, but I should say my father.
Love it. Okay, let's get her going.
You guys are we're talking about something like super fun, because I don't know if any of you guys follow me like outside of this, but I popped my cherries last week. And by cherries, I mean I got a tattoo.
Ta-da!
So I want to know, like, we're going to chat about tattoos and like tons of stuff tonight. I don't know what you wrote in our little write-up, but we're going to all things tattoos. We're going to just chat. Like, I'm no expert, but it was so much fun. And so let us know if you guys have tattoos, what they're of, what they mean, all that fun stuff. We're going to just like chat all of it.
Do you love them? Do you hate them? Because some people are not fans.
And if you don't have one, why?
Is it because somebody told you not to? Or is it because it doesn't float your boat? We want to know.
Like, so when I was growing up, tattoos were like, nobody in my family really had them. And I remember my brother is an incredible artist, and he drew me when I think I was like 16. I'm like, I'm getting a tattoo. I was like that, like I was gonna rebel, but I never did it kind of kid. And I wanted a tattoo of, it was a rose. I have the drawing somewhere that I'm actually gonna get it done now. It's a beautiful rose with a dragonfly embedded in the rose petals. And I asked him to draw this, and it was amazing. And it was so intricate that I remember I took it to a tattoo artist. And I remember I asked him if he could make it like this big.
And they're like, no.
And he just was like, you're crazy. And I was like, rude. Like, I had no idea like what that would entail. And it was because I've grown up never around tattoos, and it was a big deal. Like, it was like, sit on it for like at least 3 years, and if you still like it, then get it.
Yeah, love it or get it. Okay, well, now that you say that, I will share my story.
Yes.
So I only have one tattoo, and I got a tattoo when I was in I do believe, just when I graduated college. So like in like 2000-ish. And my girlfriend and I decided on a cold Sunday morning, totally like on a whim, we were like, let's go get tattoos. And I had something in mind that was like back in the day when like the Chinese symbols were like all the rage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so I was going with the intention of getting dream, like the word dream in Chinese writing. But when we got there, we went to like this super shady place, not on purpose. Found out later, maybe not the best place to go. But it was Sunday, and there was like not a lot of stuff open, and we didn't have appointments. We just wanted to get this done, right?
Oh my
So
God.
we go there, and I tell the guy what I want, but the picture that he showed me was not what I had seen. Like, it was different, and I was like, because I don't know what I can't writing. I don't know. And so, anyways, I was like, oh my God, I can't get that. But I was so excited. I wanted to get one so bad that I didn't. I was like, oh, I'll just get something else.
What did you do? What did you get?
So I got a butterfly on my ankle, and I don't love it.
Oh,
you know,
no.
I know it's the one of like I regretted it super bad.
Oh, no.
In the beginning, I was excited because I was like, look, I have a tattoo. But now I couldn't even draw it. If you asked me to draw, I couldn't.
Can you show it to us? Can you like,
it's gonna
how are you like at?
Hang on, I'm gonna acrobat this.
I was just gonna share a really fun fact here. Yeah. How long ago did you get it?
I got it in like in 2000.
I think it's adorable.
Huh?
I think it's adorable.
Yeah, man.
But it's not like
it's not meaningful in any way, shape, or form.
I think your story's great. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So I sat on this one, so I can't believe I finally got it.
Okay, go show the people. I want to
go in love with it.
Okay, up a little bit. Oh yeah, right there.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So it's an arrow, and obviously you can see that. And it says activated. So it's last year, it's almost been exactly a year since one of these personal development courses you guys have heard us chat about. Anyways, I went to one. It was a week long in New Mexico, and it was called Activate. And it literally activated my inner being. And I like discovered who I was and everything that was like in me, and who I like, the potential of who I can be, and like fell in love with myself, and which is so cool. And I remember I used to think like saying like I love myself and I'm effing awesome would be like a conceited thing, but it's not. It's like, love yourself and be proud of loving yourself. And so I think it was on day 5 of this course that we were on. I was like, I am getting a tattoo of an arrow shooting out of me that says activated, because I literally, like, it just, everything in me, like I released everything, shot it out of me, and there's no going back. Like, I let it all go. Oh, I'm Brimo. Hi. So Brimo was on with us last week, and actually Brimo and I met at that course. And And we were like in the same bunk. It was so cool for the whole week. So really got to know each other. It was amazing. And that's why I got this. And then I looked up arrows, and it's like moving forward in a journey. It can symbolize love. It can symbolize like strength and so many different things. It's also like a hunter-gatherer symbol. And it just means so many really cool things that it finally all came together. And when I walked into the tattoo shop, I wasn't even nervous.
Yeah.
And she's someone I've known for a long time. She just opened her studio not that long ago. She's been apprenticing for a while. She's been an artist for years. And she's like, you're so relaxed. I was, are you sure this is your first tattoo? And I was like, I just know that I love it so much. Like, I was so ready. And she designed it, did everything. She even came up with the writing herself. And it was just like powerful. Like when she sent it to me, she's like, you don't want to make any changes? I'm like, no, I don't. And then actually, when I got there, it was designed to go on this arm.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted it on my left. So she had to flip the writing. And by flipping the way that it had to be flipped so that I could read it when I looked at it, and it was the right way. And it created a heart at the last minute.
Oh, see.
So it's not fully connected, but it's the way the A went. And she's like, do you like it? And I was like, love. Like, slap it on there. Do it. Get it done. Right? And it's so cool. So I love it. And I've been bugging Paulette because I want her and I to get ourselves.
I totally want to get a tattoo with you.
Like a little wine glass. But this girl here has got fear of regret now.
Well, because I have PTSD because of my stupid last tattoo. So I'm 100% on board, but we just need to, and we have looked at some options. So we're just going to keep planning. And we're going to come up with something that we absolutely love. And then we're going to do it.
And so actually what my tattoo artist told me, because I was telling her about like the story I told you guys of like, wait 3 years. And then if you love it, then get it. But when you love something for a tattoo and you want to symbolize it and put it on your body, it's about she explained to me, it's about being in the moment, and it represents that moment in space and time where you are in your life. And then, because it's not going to mean the same thing in 3 years. But when you get it in that moment, it symbolizes everything that you love in that moment, what it symbolizes and everything. And then you can look at it 5 years down the line and remember that feeling that you had.
Totally. It's an art piece, right? It tells a story. So I got a whole bunch of fun facts. And this reminds me of one of the fun facts that I found about tattoos.
I love that.
And just hang on, I got to find it. Oh, okay. Tattoo markings, or tattoos used to be markings of shame or punishment on sailors or people deemed uncivilized. So I guess that's why back in the day, it wasn't a cool thing, right? And I feel like now society has changed and has like accepted it. Although there are, still the old people that are not so much on board. There's always going to be people that aren't on board. But like for me personally, I think it's such an incredible opportunity to use your body as a canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will see girls, especially with like a really nice sleeve. And I'm just like, I want to do that so bad.
I don't know what it is, but I always see like girls with sleeves that have a big rose. Maybe that's why I got my brother to design one. I don't know. That shit just like, I am like, yeah, girl. Like, I think that is amazing. I don't know what it is, but the sleeves on girls, like one side, I'm like, uh-oh, is this the start?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
You know what else there is? Okay, this is something else I wanted to say. So there's this girl in Kelowna, and her name is Gypsy J Henna. She does henna. I don't know if you've ever seen her on Facebook. She does the most incredible henna ever. I forget how I came across it. I think I saw somebody had gotten like a really cool henna piece done, and I was like, oh my God, that's such an awesome way to try out a tattoo, to see if you like it. Yeah. And then, get
the and just wrote on my arm.
What's that?
I took a Jiffy marker, and I have no art skills. Let's be clear. I have no art skills. So this looked like a 2-year-old did it. Maybe I could just say my son had done it, but I literally drew it on my arm and like fake handwritten it in a Jiffy marker, a couple spots in my arm. And I was like, every time I'd catch a glance of it, I'm like, oh my God, it's so cool. And it was like so ugly because it wasn't like the legit thing, but I just loved it so much.
Oh, and I don't know, like, and I love the placement of yours, by the way, because I totally want to I've been planning to get one here for a long time because I've seen a lot of people do that, and I don't know what it is, but I love it so much because it's something that's like not in your face, but you see it, like, you know, when, I don't know, I just love that placement. But then here's another thing I want to ask everybody watching. Do you ever come across the feeling of so say you've had this thing planned in your mind for like a really long time, and then you see somebody else get something extremely similar or something that you wanted? How does that make you feel? Do you freak out and go like, well, now I can't get that? Or are you like, yeah, girl? Like, when I saw yours, I was like, oh my God, I love it. Because I'm like, I love you. And I know you wouldn't care if I got one. But like, remember, I was like, oh my God, I've been planning to get one like that because I really wanted to narrow as well.
Were you in my Pinterest? Were you in my Pinterest? Did you know?
Right? Or and just like the writing, I'm like a huge lover of like scrolly writing kind of thing. So I've always envisioned that that's something that I would get. But then the tiny part of you, or I'm speaking for myself, thinks, because lots of people have them, right? And I'm like, well, I don't want them to think I'm copying them, but I'm not.
But see, I think what's so cool is because the meaning of yours, even if it looks similar, so different.
Totally.
And that's what I never really understood with that kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, but so-and-so has something like that. It's like, I don't want to copy them. But now I'm like, it doesn't matter what anyone else has.
Yeah. It's your body, your canvas.
Right? Exactly.
Oh, cheers to that. I feel like I just got philosophical.
And I just saw that Brimo said that she keeps cutting out. Is anyone else cutting out, or is it just happen to be people in and out once in a while? Let us know if we're cutting out or not, because we're clear on our sides. But I just
want to cut out a couple times, Bex, but you're okay.
Oh man,
it's okay. You're fine.
Upgrade some stuff here.
I'm just looking at the comments here. Just hang on. Oh, Carrie said, it happened to me with my first watercolor, but I think of it that if you're on the same frequency. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I agree. Good call. Carrie, actually, for those of you who don't know Carrie has the most amazing watercolor tattoos. You should actually, Carrie, if your legs are shaved. You should post a picture in the comments. Oh, geez. How about
Carrie, do you want to come on right now and show us your legs?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm going to take a picture of mine after too. I'm just trying to find Carrie's comment. Where did it go?
I'll post one too, because I don't know if you guys can see mine well, because it still has a shiny cover on it. Like they gave me this really cool dressing that's for a week, so I don't actually have to wash or moisturize it, because it keeps it moisturized and it lets it breathe. It's like amazing. She said it's like this new kind of technology or something. It reminded me of some dressings that I use at work, but I was like, this is really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Carrie's comment is going to stay there because I can't find her comment.
Can you bring another one out?
Oh, hey, Shelby. Shelby's on. Hey, Shelby.
Where's Kim? Kim also said, oh, wow, these comments are flying, you guys.
I know. Okay, I'm also going to share
meaning it has
some fun facts in the comments too, because I found a whole bunch of stuff today. We were so excited to talk about tattoos, and like, we are not in any way, shape, or form tattoo professionals, FYI.
One of us regrets it, so honest.
Please don't take anything that we say with any type of,
in context,
seriousness. Yeah.
We're going to have cheers to tattoos first before we start sharing these crazy fun facts,
right.
And finding out if Carrie wants to show us her legs later. So
Seriously, I challenge you all to take a picture of your tattoos or maybe your favorite. Just post them. I would love to see them.
I think I saw that Brimo commented at the beginning she has 11 tattoos. And she has a really cool watercolor one too.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And Kim, where's Kim? If she's still on here, that girl, she's got like a sleeve rocking almost.
I know. I just love it. She got a king and queen one, didn't they?
Yeah. Because their last name is Castle. Come on.
I love it.
Mic drop.
Okay, can I share some fun facts?
Yeah, Kate, go.
Okay.
Ready, one. Go on.
Did you know that most tattoo ink is made from metal salts and not actually dye? I don't even know what metal salts are.
What does that even mean?
Fun fact. Okay. Do you want to hear something really gross?
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like everyone does.
Okay. Everyone likes gross things.
Yeah. So prison tattoo ink. So like the shit that they make inside of prisons to be able to give themselves tattoos is sometimes made by melting down heels and mixing it with blood and urine. Okay, my first question when I read that was like, how the hell are they melting heels? You know what I'm saying?
Wait, they're melting
heels. Like I'm assuming they're like the heel of a shoe. So like rubber and
just to get the black?
Blood and urine? I don't know.
Blood and urine? Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's probably why there's diseases fluctuating through prisons. Yeah. Like.
So let's not go get ourselves some jail tats, guys.
Okay? Yeah. Okay, I get vegan. I never even thought to ask. See, I clearly did my research on what to use. That's how much trust I have.
I did something. I'm sorry.
I was like, am I still on? I don't know what's happening.
Are all our viewers still on?
Rima's like, she's like, oh, wow. What about blood and urine? What's that?
Did we lose them? Or is it just me? No, you lost us. We're back now. Can someone confirm that we're back? or that you're here with us?
Oh no, she's still commenting. We're still
hide the truth. That's exactly it.
Woo. I forget where we were.
Something about prison ink because it's gross.
Oh, because Kim said she gets vegan ink.
That's a thing?
I don't know. So clearly I did a lot of research on what to ask. I didn't ask a single thing. I just trusted this girl. And I have a bunch of friends that have gone to her. Like,
was it a Sunday morning?
I mean, like, I know like what a sterile technique is. Everything looked legit. I didn't even ask anything.
Yeah, but you know her, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's true. If I went in somewhere else, I'd be like, that's a sterile needle, right?
Yeah. Did you know another fun fact? The U.S. collectively spends $1.65 billion on tattoos each year.
I feel like that's an industry to get into.
Right? That's exactly what I thought.
How bad would you feel, though, if you're an artist and you messed up?
Well, this is the thing. I feel like it is a very high-pressure job. And no, you know what? Actually, do you know what I always think about? I always think about, like, who are the people that are letting people practice on them?
Okay. That's another thing. I remember this girl that I know, a friend of ours, he's like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go get my tattoo touched up because she just needed a canvas. And I was like, what? He's covered. So I was like, it was just no big deal. Like, he's just adding to his canvas. But I'm like,
you have to not give a shit about what's going on your canvas to let somebody practice on said canvas.
Legit. You know I know you still have more fun facts, but something else that this girl does is like pop-up days where she has like 1 hour sessions back to back to back to back. And she has like 15 or however many designs. And once one design is on someone, she crosses it off, never does it again. So she has all these really cool little tattoos. She has like pop-up days, like every so often. I see it.
Like, is it stuff that she draws?
Yeah.
Oh. Because yes, I have been to tattoo parlors where like been with a friend that went to go get a tattoo, and you know how like you can look through books and you can look through like sometimes they have it like on the walls and stuff, and a lot of them won't redo something that somebody else has, right? Like it's kind of like a trade, not a trademark, but you know what I mean, rights reserved.
Totally.
That's on someone else's ass. We can't put that on yours.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Even if it's on your butt.
No one will know.
Talk about the tattoos that he'll do like here.
Oh
shoot! Look at this.
What? Oh, the lips. Your lips on your chin. Rough day at the office here at Paulette Becs Wine Lips.
Seriously.
Okay, we're gonna get through this.
Okay, fun facts. Go.
Oh, another fun fact. Your skin is pricked 50 to 3,000 times a minute when you get a tattoo.
Okay, did you think your tattoo hurt?
Okay, so I know what you said, but when I got mine, and I don't know if it's because where it is or, but when she was doing it, or it was he, I forget, was it a he or she? I think it was a he.
You really put some thought into this.
When they did the outline, like they got halfway through the outline and I was like sweating. It wasn't that it was like so painful, but it was like the most annoying pain I've ever felt in my life. So like I was so like I wanted to jump out of my skin. Like it's like torture kind of.
It's like on your ankle though. You get some like bony spots there, and
yeah, it's not like it's not the most ideal place to get one, I guess, but I didn't think it would be that bad. So as they're doing the outline in my head, I'm like, do I really need color? I powered through it, but I remember leaving and my like, because I was doing this and my finger, like my hands hurt so bad when I left because I was just like, you know, you're just like, ooh. But I was probably just a really big wimp.
Aren't you like proud of yourself you got through it though?
Well, yeah, but then now when I think about it, because I really also want to get one on my foot, but I'm like, whoa.
See, Carrie, I'd never be able to do my foot.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
I heard the foot is like the worst, but I did ask like the girl that did mine. I said, just being a nurse, I know what numbing creams you can use, and I was like, can we put Elmagel on this, like the numbing cream? And she's like, no, you could. She's like, most people don't go. It wears off in like half an hour anyways. Yeah. So just like mask part of it, depending on how long you're there for your tattoo. But she's like, most people like that get tattoos, it's more than just a tattoo. It's like the ability to sit through it and feel it and like own the artwork and stuff. So I was like, see, now you're
so I'd be one of those big wimps, is what you're saying.
I'm a wimp. Honestly, I thought it's because I got a lot of meat. I've always had a lot of meat on me, and like I have big bones, and so I've got lots of meat on my arms. Yeah. And the only part, like this was just like such a light scratch. I was like hurt. Yeah. So she had me lay on my stomach, so it was like this, like to the back, and I was like all squished like this, and I was like, I'm like talking.
You videoed that. What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Dear Jesus.
I was just so in the moment.
Right.
But I was like laying there and she's like, okay, are you ready? And I was like, sure. She's like, this is what it's going to feel like. And I talked to a girlfriend just before and she's like, it just kind of felt like a scratching. It didn't really feel like much. It wasn't really painful. And I was like, okay. And so I was like, and she did. And I'm like, that's it. She's like, that's it. And so it didn't, honestly, like, it didn't hurt. It was almost just like, yeah, like, cool, I'm doing it. Like, maybe I'm not that, like, woo, it's not that bad.
You said it didn't take long, hey?
I think it was like maybe 40 minutes, not even. And so then she gets down to the feather, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's like super intricate.
Yeah.
That was like a little uncomfortable. Here and there, but honestly, it was like she knew, because she would like do like a little bit of it, and then I'd kind of like, maybe she saw like my breathing change. I don't know. Maybe she was that intuitive, but then she would like move down here and like touch something up, and then she'd go back to it. So like, I don't, it was awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how people sit through like hours and hours of that though.
Oh, I had another fun fact, but I didn't write it down. But I remember reading part of the fun fact that said that the longest tattoo session ever recorded is 50 hours and like 40 some minutes or something like that.
How many artists worked on it?
I don't know. But like in one sitting, 50 hours. How is that even possible? That's 2 full days.
There's got to be more than one artist.
Well, yeah, of course. Damn.
It felt like, Gary, it felt like it was licked on by kittens.
Oh!
That's
yeah.
Exactly
you know that, like, yeah, their little triangle tongues.
They're just like so rough. Like that's scratching.
I could totally see that.
Oh my goodness. Got more fun facts, or are you out of fun facts?
Yeah, no, just hang on.
Okay.
Oh. The FDA does not approve or regulate the ink used in tattoos. Did you know that?
No.
True story. It could be full of pee and urine and melted shoe soles, and you would never even know it.
I'm gonna message her and be like,
cheers.
So that ink me, is it full of pee?
You're welcome, everybody, for all these fun facts. I'm sure BuzzFeed knows exactly what they're talking about.
I was just going to say, where did you get these information?
Trust me.
It's a legit source.
We know. Yeah. What else do I have here?
It's not FDA approved.
No. I apologize for breaking your soul. Did you know that laser surgery, like laser removal surgery, works by breaking up the pigments and having the body's immune system carry them away naturally? So I'm going to post a picture in the comments of the same kind of fun fact, and it says that it actually it breaks down the pigments, and then your blood cells kind of make them disappear, and you eventually end up pooping out your tattoo. What in the actual F?
So we pay all that money. You're just going to shit it out.
Yeah.
And then Primo says the FDA don't approve shit or regulate shit.
Literally. Just kidding.
Oh, man, don't kick us off the internet, okay?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I should stop swearing. I apologize.
No, that's not what I meant.
That's all my fun facts.
We're biatching about the FDA.
Oh, yeah. This message is not endorsed by Paulette and Becs Wine Lives.
Go, Carrie.
So yeah, I just that's all I got.
I just want to talk about tattoos.
I know.
Kay, who doesn't? Kay, there's only a couple people here that told us they have tattoos. So out of the rest of you, why don't you have?
I have an idea. Anybody, whoever has one that's watching, could you put your hands up? Like, give us one of the, the little emoji with the girl with their hand up? Put that one up. It'll take time for you to find it, but I believe in you. You can do it. Or just say yes.
Even if it's on the replay, please.
Yeah. Replay. Yeah. Who has the tattoo? Is there anybody out there that hates tattoos? No judgment.
No judgment. You can totally be honest with us.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna heck you. Because you're gonna. So you want to know what's really funny? My mom will let me tell this. She's the one that's always told me, like,
don't do it.
well, like, well, not don't do it, but like, be really sure because it's permanent. Like, that's what, like, make sure you love it. She's always like, she had this like idea of like, let it be 3 years and then decide. Well, that stuck with me until I'm now 30 and now realizing I can make my own decisions in life with.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Attachment parenting.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I didn't tell them, my parents, that I was getting it done. And like, we are like this, like, so I got it done and I was like, can I call her? No, I don't want to like this moment to pass. I was like, okay, I'm going to call her though. No, can't do it. So I got it done in the morning and I waited all evening and I FaceTimed my parents. My son was asking to talk to grandma and grandma. So I FaceTimed my parents. Like my in-laws had already seen it. Like everybody else knew about it. I was like holding on to the picture I took to post on Facebook. And I was like, and so he called my parents and then, so he like runs away and the FaceTime is up and I was like, so I did something today. And they're like, oh, what did you do? And I was like, I got a tattoo. And they were like, my dad's just like straight face, like doesn't change his expression. And my mom goes, a real one? I was like, yeah. She's like, no. I was like, yeah. And I showed her. She's like, wow, like totally thrown off. Like she was like, wow, it's so nice. And then she messages me the next morning. She goes, I absolutely love your tattoo. She's like, I got to get one now. I need one. I want to get one. She was like blowing up with excitement. And I was like, it's awesome. So like, it's totally like changed the vibe already around tattoos, right? Like you can make them discreet and beautiful if that's the way you want to have them, or you can make them loud and proud. Like it does either way.
Yeah, totally. I feel like it's changed the perception of people with tattoos has changed a lot through the years, which is awesome. Because, like I said, it's like your body's a canvas. You may as well use it, right?
Well, and a lot of so you like don't have them in a place that can be seen because you're not going to get a job or like all those things, which I don't believe anymore. That's not a thing anymore, but like it used to be.
Yeah. Oh, Denise, I feel like your fun facts have talked me out of one. No,
just make sure there's not blood and urine in it, okay?
Yeah, ask the questions. Maybe they have vegan ink there.
I didn't ask the questions.
Although rubber is maybe vegan.
I feel like
questions.
I feel like I will ask this the next time. But really, I can't change whatever I got, so it's just done. Yeah. And I know it's not urine and blood, so.
Okay, so my parents, same kind of reaction. They didn't, like, they're not fans of tattoos. And they were very like, what did you get? They assumed that, like, I would have got some terrible. But I didn't. And my husband, who actually has a tattoo, he's got, like, one of a griffin on his shoulder. And there's meaning behind his, but he is not a fan of girls having tattoos. So like whenever I talk about it, it's just something that he doesn't like. It doesn't turn him on.
You be branded by me for life. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to that. He needs to come and get one too. He loves me.
He does. You know, you could probably talk him into it. I was just bugging him like, I'm totally getting, like, for my birthday this year. That's actually what I do want to get for my birthday is I want a birthday tattoo this year. Celebrate 39 with a bang.
Couple weeks, we're gonna be reunited.
I know, right?
I have a beautiful canvas. I might as well get them all done at once because then it's like, how long until you can donate blood again? Like, let's not drag this out too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's another fun fact that I'm going to share in the comments is that there's an athlete, and I forget what his name is. I think he's a soccer player, and he refuses to get tattoos because he wants to be able to donate blood. Because what is it, a year? Is it a year?
I think it's a year. It's the same as piercings.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that about piercings.
You know what's funny is I left the tattoo place and I was like, crap, I should have found somewhere to donate blood before I got this. You know what? I have to admit it. I've never actually been able to donate because it's never been happening anywhere close to me in the time of being able to do it.
Yeah.
But, that was something that came to mind after I got this was like, I'm not going to be able to do it for a year.
Okay, well, all those tattoo people that are thinking about getting that new tattoos, maybe you should stop at a blood donor bank before you go, as to do your due diligence before you go ahead and get a tattoo.
As for Paulette Becs.
This has been your public service announcement from Paulette Becs.
Stop at your nearest bank before getting your tattoo. Pay the receipts back. You never know when you're going to need it.
And you're not supposed to drink before a tattoo, right? Is that correct? Because it thins your blood. This is I heard this a long time ago. Is that true?
It is. So I was signing the waiver to get mine done.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not under the influence of alcohol or drugs. And I was like laughing because I remember a few years ago when I was in Vegas for the very first time, a few beverages in me, and me and a couple of girls started like walking to the tattoo place, and we got in there, and I was like, I want to get a starfish on my foot, I chickened out, but the other girl got one, and it is insanely expensive in Vegas, but they did it no problem. Like we were hammered, and like she got one, no big deal. And then in the morning, it wasn't quite what she had hoped. So she had to get it fixed up, as what I recall the story being. I could be slightly off, but as far as I remember, she was going to have to get something fixed up. But I'm so happy I chickened out, because I would have paid for this tiny starfish. It would have cost me like $200, which I can tell you right now, this was nowhere close to anything like that.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like,
I think it might depend on like where you are. Like, the vacation will depend on how much.
Well, like you go to Vegas and you're just like, let's just like triple the price of whatever.
Yeah, of everything.
Yeah. Oh, see, Brimo. They tried to overcharge her in Vegas too. Like, hey, don't laugh at my starfish, girl. I can't wait to get a starfish. I'm still getting. It's actually so funny because my mom messaged me.
It's her canvas, Brimo. No, just kidding.
I messaged my mom. I was like, so you want to get one? Let's get a mother-daughter tattoo. And she's like, let's get a family starfish. Ken's like, I'm not getting a starfish.
I would die if my mom would get I would love it if my mom would get a mother-daughter tattoo with me. The act of her actually.
Mom, I've never met you. Get a tattoo with your daughter.
She's not on Facebook. She'll never see it.
She might be able to find us on maybe like YouTube one day or something. I don't know.
Yeah. The thing, if you go to YouTube and search Paulette Becs, just Paulette Becs, we might be there already. It's a work in progress. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun.
I'm getting really bad at winking. The more wide my mouth goes, I can't wink.
I know. Sorry. Anyways, that's all I got. Bex, do you have anything you want to add to that? Or does anybody have any questions for these two tattoo professionals on the panel right now?
We are full of wonderful ideas.
Anybody?
Tell us your ideas. We'll tell you what we think.
Yeah. We should take a poll on our page.
So creepy.
We should do a poll on our page to see what do people think that we should get as a tattoo.
Okay, we're doing it. You guys, we have some cool ideas.
Yeah, we do.
Might involve wine.
Just saying.
So if any of you are artists, draw something up, because maybe we'll brand it with what you call it.
We're taking applications.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool if one of our viewers actually did?
Oh my gosh.
One of our viewers we're a big deal.
If you do come up with something, it has to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Paulette drinks white, Rebecca drinks red.
Right.
Although, will yellow ink come up as pea colored? Maybe we need to
we'll just call it a jail tat. No worries.
A what?
We'll just call it a jail tat. No worries.
You got the pee, I got the blood.
Okay. Cheers.
Oh, what is this? When I got my first watercolor tattoo, my mom was like, why couldn't you put it on a platter?
What do you mean? I love watercolor tattoos. I think they're magical.
Maybe we should get wine glasses with splashes of color behind it.
Do you know what? Okay, so this is another thing that I've been thinking about is placement. Where am I going to put my tattoo? And I've really been digging like the back of your calf in like right above your ankle.
See, I've got some serious kinks happening, and I'm just not. I'm not sure that's a great location for myself. But for you,
I love you so much. I just think it's like such a cool.
Girls that have ankles, it's a beautiful location.
Yeah. I don't so much have beautiful ankles, but it's a spot.
It is. It's a beautiful spot. I like, honestly, I have this envision of these two really itty bitty little wine glasses.
Yeah.
It's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
Just like little itty bitty wine glasses right there.
Right here?
Like somewhere right like on the edge.
Why don't we put it on our finger? So every time we take a drink, like right there.
Like on our pinky?
No, like right there.
So that like every time we drink, it's like
every
right
time you take a drink, you see.
Right here. Oh,
You're not going to see that. We see it.
But everyone on our live will see it.
Oh, cheers. You're right.
But they'll see it if we get it on our wrist right here too.
They will see a lot of things.
It's true. This is where location. Y'all don't have to do the same location. Man, I love Americans, y'all.
Y'all.
I get called ma'am too when I'm down there. Ma'am. I love it. I love y'all.
That makes me feel old.
I know, right? But it's not old when you're down there. Down there in the south.
Down in the south. Right now we're up in the north.
We're in the north in our igloos.
In the big white north.
Sorry. Shouldn't talk like that.
Okay, so
we're getting out of hand tonight.
I feel like we've covered all the bases. What do you think?
I do too. I think that was a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah.
If people like this, like let us know other fun topics we can just like chit chat about, because we will totally talk about random weird things and love it because this was fun.
Because we're weird and random.
We are weird.
I'm really excited for the last week of April because shit's gonna get real, you guys. We're gonna be together. Other side.
I don't know where you are.
This way.
Oh my god, you guys, it's good. Like, what? 3 nights?
Ish.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I'm by the seat of our pants.
There's gonna be a lot of fun surprises. That's all I gotta say.
You guys are not gonna believe what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. We're taking Calgary by storm.
Can I say costumes?
No. Shh.
I have to go. I'm gonna be the spoiler alerter.
Everyone plug yours.
Who wants us to the end of lives anyways? I'm just kidding.
We hope you do.
If you're catching the replay, let us know.
Send us a hell yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
And all of you that have stuck with us tonight, much love. We love you guys.
Yes, thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Becs, could you bring out our music?
You guys, I will figure this out by one day.
I feel like we just need to get like we need to go with like old school ghetto blaster style and put it on our shoulders and be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We love you. We will see you next week.